Good morning, C4SO. This is Drew Henley coming to you on behalf of the Bishop Search Committee. Hope you guys are having a wonderful kind of start to your Advent season, and I just want to just take a minute to give you a quick update on where we are with this search process. And thank you so much for watching these videos. Thank you for following along. Thank you for your prayers. I've had so many folks reach out to me as well as other members of the committee just letting us know that you're praying for us, and we are incredibly grateful for that. So thank you. So as I said in the last video, we are this week having round 3. So this is kind of our final round with the candidates, and so we are, I'm in Atlanta, and everyone's kind of coming to Atlanta, the committee, as well as all the candidates, and we will have a couple days of individual interviews as well as group interviews. This will be an opportunity for us to continue to get to know the candidates. We're going to ask some hard questions. We've given them some case studies of kind of how they would handle situations in our churches, if they were in the role of bishop, as well as they've prepared to talk, to give to us committee members, talk on what it looks like to have healthy church growth, to kind of help us think through that as a diocese if they were in the role of bishop. So we're excited to spend time with them. In addition to individual and group interviews, we're going to have some downtime, meals together, some social events. So it should just be a great opportunity to get to know these candidates more, as well as continue to kind of listen to the Spirit lead us as we go through this process. Speaking of the process, I want to name that in the last video, I gave out some kind of incorrect information on the process, and I just want to say I'm sorry about that, a mistake that I made. So in essence, how this process works is that we will, at the end of this week or sometime next week, we will present the slate, so the list of candidates that we're going to present to the diocese. We present that first to the ELT for their approval. If they approve the slate, then the background checks that are in accordance with the protocols from the province, background checks will occur for all the candidates on the slate. After that, pending those background checks go smoothly, then we will present the entire slate to the diocese for election, to get to know the candidates, and then ultimately for election. And then once we have elected the candidate, then we will send that candidate to the House of Bishops for their approval. So in a previous video, I stated that the House of Bishops would actually approve all 3 members of the slate before we send it out to the entire diocese, and I was incorrect on kind of the sequence of events. So I apologize for any confusion that I may have caused with that. But we, again, are thrilled to get to know these candidates more. We've had such a good time getting to know them. We actually got to these final candidates. We got to know their wives last week with some interviews, and just incredibly endearing, wonderful women that we loved an opportunity just to get to know better. So be praying for us, and be praying for the Holy Spirit to guide us. Be praying for the candidates. This is a lot to ask of them as we continue to invite them to lean into this process. A lot to ask of them, both time-wise and just the heaviness of the process. So be praying for the candidates, and just be praying for our conversations, that they be filled with the fruits of the Spirit, that we would be encouraged, all of us, both on the committee as well as the candidates, just be encouraged through this time together. So thanks again, and I'll continue to keep you updated along the way as best I can, but hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Advent season.